Love yourself. Yes, you. Love yourself. Be yourself. Believe in yourself. That's all there is, guys. That's all there is. Yes, you. Believe in yourself. Ah. So, it's quite simple. Simple doesn't mean easy, right? But simplicity is the key. And yes, the difficulty level decreases and it becomes easier over time as you just keep going, keep believing. Here's the thing. I've discussed this before and I think I'll do a podcast on it pretty soon. Sad Flame, good to see you. I recall we had such good conversations and realizations. So everyone joining the stream who's been here before and who's new to the family as well, I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. Guys, you know how they say the sky is the limit? No. No. The sky is the floor, guys. The sky is the floor. The sky is a limit for a normal human being, but when you start to really tune into who you really are, everything we're talking about here seems like I'm just blabbing, but I'm not. You'll realize the sky is just the bottom. You're infinite. And the mind cannot even perceive what infinite means. But it's definitely bigger than what we got right now. Potentially. So I've talked about this before. I'll probably discuss it at some point again, maybe on a podcast, but see if you can tune into this, see if you can feel it. And this is great, by the way. Loving the energy right now. Which is, when I say believe in yourself, yes, definitely. I'm gonna break down four things for you. So you guys all know the greater sign, less than signs, right? In arithmetic, like 1 is greater than or less than 2, and 2 is right less than 3. You know, like this and this. So when people say I hope, like I hope you're doing well, or like I hope I can get into that med school, that dental school. I hope that people like my music. I really challenge you guys, and I know sometimes we're just kind of talking, but our language is very important in terms of how we think in our minds. Language is just kind of the outward manifestation of that. When we're speaking, when we're typing and texting, is like, hope is just like a weak ass vibration, I gotta say. Think about that. Because it's kind of like got this subtle of like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna hope it. I mean, it's better than doubt. Definitely don't get me wrong, but we're not even playing with those topics and frequencies up here. So like, think about this, like hope, and then bracket sign is less than, like in arithmetic, is less than belief. I believe you're doing well. Much more powerful way to speak. Much more powerful way to be. I believe that this launch is going to go amazing. I believe you all are going to love my album. And Rebecca, I love that and everyone following, I'm not catching every single name, but welcome. I love you. And my name is Scott Young. I make the music you want to hear. Okay. And Rebecca is alluding to something powerful, but we're going to get there in a second, which is belief is such much more of a powerful vibration than hope. Like, just believe in yourself, right? Belief kind of is just it's rooted in your being. It's like whatever you believe to be true will manifest itself, indeed. But let's say we're talking about the nature of reality, the nature of you. When I say all this stuff that you are so powerful, you're complete, you're already everything, right? You could believe that. What's less than that is like you could hope that. You could believe it, right? And sometimes, or if not all the time, then it's bracket greater than sign. What's greater than belief? It is faith. It's just faith. Faith is kind of like this vibration of, and once again, guys, I'm just speaking in words, but the words are just an abstraction. It's not the actual thing. See if you can tune into the feeling of it. Faith is like, I don't need to know how or when or what or why, but I know, in a sense. I have faith that this is the case. Faith is loyalty to the unseen reality. You cannot see it with your eyes. You cannot touch it with your fingers or smell it with your nose. The senses cannot feel it. But faith is that unseen reality. That unseen reality that you just kind of got this like, it's just so powerful. It's like that mountain within you. It's like that rock within you. That can never be shook. So it's like goes hope, belief, faith. Nice. Faith is honestly all you need. You know, I often say believe in yourself. You could also have faith in yourself. And I understand that word kind of triggers some people, similar to the word God, but it's all just words, guys. If you're getting triggered by words, there's potentially something else to look at there. But you can use whatever, you know, words that really allow you to tune in. But faith, guys, faith in yourself, faith that you're going to figure it out, faith that everything is already done and complete. Creation is finished. You are already everything you desire to be. That's why I say you don't have to know how is that the case. I've never experientially felt it, but just have faith. And the funny thing is when you have that faith, you'll start to experientially recognize it because you cannot perceive what you are not the vibration of. God works on a need-to-know basis. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have faith in yourself, you have no need to know how you could get it done. You have no need to know what. You have no need to know that, wow, like this is all real. Okay, so cool. Hope, belief, faith. Lovely. Faith, if you can just be in faith or even belief all the time, transcend hope, just be in belief / faith, and we oscillate up and down, peaks and valleys. We've talked about that. If you can just be in that vibration of faith 24/7, your life is done. In terms of like, you don't need to do anything else. Just whatever comes will come naturally. Whatever flows will flow naturally. You're going to do stuff. You're going to talk to people, meet people, create things, but everything will just boom, be right there for you perfectly. Manifestation, synchronicity, 24/7. Okay, but what's a little more, the next level beyond faith? So it's hope is less than belief, which is less than faith. After faith, guys, is just knowing. Knowing. You could also call it conviction. Because when you know things to be true, it goes beyond faith. Because faith is kind of like, I don't know how, but I'm going to have faith. Very powerful frequency. Quite powerful. But beyond that, it's just knowing. And often what I tell you guys all the time, like all of this stuff, is really just to, you could transmit any of those higher three levels, belief, faith, or knowing, but I'm just saying, this is the nature of reality. You are already everything you desire to be. You're whole, complete. You are unconditional love. Everything is within you. All this stuff is just how it is. It's like if I asked you, hey, can you go walk across the room and pick up that glass of water? You don't think like, oh, I believe I can do that. Or I have faith I can do that. I can get it done. No, you know you can get up and walk across the room and just go do it. It's not a problem. It's a simple example, but it's the same concept, which is, guys, when you just know that it's all good and you're gonna shine, you're gonna radiate, you're gonna be the light, your dream is manifest, it is done, you just have to step into that frequency of knowing. Conviction, faith is great too. Then knowing is a different ball game, guys. It's a completely different ball game. Okay? I trust that will come across and land wherever it needs to land, but I just want to share that because it felt relevant. We're talking about believe in yourself, believe in yourself, yes. And also have faith in yourself. And also just know that you are it. You are God. You are Goddess. You are the creator. That's why it is helpful sometimes to be tuned into, whether it's people you listen to who can transmit this frequency, because we all know this deep down. Some part of our souls knows this. Capital K knows, has conviction in this, but a big part of this third density incarnations, we just forgot. We forgot. We're veiled. That's why we came to Earth. So much of this is just remembrance of this knowledge. It's like, oh, I kind of forgot the quadratic equation. Oh, But I remembered because I learned that before. But this kind of stuff is not even that you learned it before. It's baked into yourself. It's baked into your soul. So I'm telling you, with all the authority that TikTok is going to give me right now, that it's already done, guys. Just know that. Know that. Bake it in. Just, boom, done. Very powerful frequency. And if you can move and think and believe and act in all of those ways with that knowledge that I'm Gucci, I'm done. Like, my destiny, I take it on and it's set, and I'm going to bloom exactly how I need to bloom. That is very powerful. Side flame, for real. Knowing is feeling, which creates manifestation. I've had countless experiences. Feeling is an inner conviction. Yes, feeling is the secret. Rebecca, thank you. You needed to hear this today after work? Of course, of course. Guys, don't let your Fridays be any different from your Mondays. Just let them all be beautiful days in the chapter of your life where you're gonna remember everything that we've been discussing, and you will see the effects. You will see the effects. And if some parts of your reality, quote unquote, your circumstances are still kind of reflecting the old you, just remember that it's only an echo. It's only an echo from the old state of being to remind you and to test you. Are you really ready for this challenge that you said you signed up for? It's not even a challenge. It's more so just the next elevation. You know, if you want to join the Olympic squad, you're not going to do the same drills you were doing in college, so to speak. So you might see some of the remnants of your old reality reflected in the people, the circumstances, the relationships. But they're just echoes, guys. The echoes are just a test to see, are you really ready for this? Are you going to respond from the old state of being? I hope you're doing okay. I hope it all works out. No, guys. Or are you going to respond from the new state of being, despite your circumstances still looking the opposite? That's the true test. If you can respond to the circumstances from this new empowered, in conviction state of being, despite everything on your external reality saying the opposite, that's power, my friends. And then, as we know, stay true to that, and the outside has to change. There's no choice. It's just a mirror. It's just a mirror. Everyone joining the family, welcome so much. Thank you for all those likes. I appreciate you. I love you. And this has been a little mini episode of the Scott Young frequency, you could say. Just a little sharing what's relevant for me to share right now, you could say. Guys, we got the debut album coming out in less than a month, October 2024. Stay tuned. You'll get all the updates on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, YouTube. And we just dropped the podcast. My podcast. If you enjoy this type of talk, you can go check it out. First episode is out as of, 30 hours ago. So fun. Or just remember, guys, I challenge you all, put some homework in here. I challenge you all to remove hope from your vocabulary. Even when you're typing emails, guys, even when you're typing emails or texts. I hope you're doing well. Because even if you're connecting with an old friend, I hope you're doing well. Even though you might be saying it for social convention, that's where you can also test yourself. Do I need to bend to social conventions? Oh, you do? Okay, you do. Well, so I challenge you all. Remove hope from your vocabulary and your inner mental chatter, because our inner mental chatter creates our circumstances as well. Remove hope from your vocabulary and see where your life goes. See where your life goes. All right, guys, this has been amazing. My name is Scott Young. I make the music you want to hear. My debut album, I Speak Your Language, coming at you hot this October. Stay tuned, my friends. If you like this, you're going to love